How's it taste?
You're tasting their great chocolate.
Great.
I've never tasted chocolate like this in a chocolate chip cookie.
Wow.
I taste brown sugar.
No way.
I used to bake chocolate chip cookies like this.
These are home baked?
Almost homemade.
What?
I can almost taste the recipe.
You know what? I don't want this cookie.
You know what? I don't even want this channel anymore. Just kidding. This video is dedicated to a new subscriber. Check out my Barbie nails, Kren, who won something that we like to do in our Discord channel called the Nabuccino. It's basically a server bot that, you know, you can like put in a question and the question is like the cappuccino, and then our answers to the question are the beans. And they had the best bean in the cappuccino, so Morticia gave them the prize of doing generic white male's chat log. Not to be outdone. Just kidding, we're all a team here. I decided to boom Shibuya roll call, skip the beach, and react. Let's go, Jimmy Buffett style. Just gonna shut up and go. Let's just Naboo. Hush now. This is not good. That intro was done by somebody, and that was some iMovie ass intro. I hope this guy didn't pay for that intro. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's the music. Probably the music.
To catch a predator. We've been investigating the national epidemic of grown men using the internet to solicit underage teens for sex.
And that's not all the grown men are doing on the internet. I'm not sure what's worse, child sex predators or alpha male podcasters.
There is only one thing worse than a rapist. Boom.
Red pill podcasters.
Parents become aware of the dangers, so have lawmakers in Washington. Good evening, I'm Stone Phillips.
And I'm Ann Curry. Both houses of Congress have now passed a bill to create the first nationwide registry for sex offenders.
Whoa, historic. Yo. Wait, what did she say? When?
Men using the internet. I'm aware of the
Both houses of Congress have now passed a bill to create the first nationwide registry for sex.
Are you telling me that we really take for granted just how recently, like, human rights became a fucking thing? Only just in 2006 did we have the RSO. Jesus Christ.
Sex offenders, which in many states includes online sex predators.
This time we take our hidden cameras to Florida. We thought we'd seen and heard just about everything.
But it's Florida, buddy. You have no reason to get cocky about having seen it all in Florida, hun.
But what we found there surprised even our own Chris Hansen.
He says that every time. Even our own Chris Hansen. And that makes it feel like, yeah. Oh, he's our Chris, he's your Chris, he's our own Chris Hansen.
A reminder, some of what you'll see is explicit.
Yeah. What's explicit is that booty. Damn, who's got a better ass, him or Vincent Ambrosio?
Look at that ass, though. I'm sorry. Shibuya roll call.
At least he's like color coordinated. You know what? Unless it's after Labor Day, I've got nothing really to say about his outfit in terms of obscurity. I mean, it's very white. He looks really dumb in it. He's dressed like a fucking 3-year-old. That's what that is. That's what that is.
They're on the table.
He got those transition glasses too. Are you telling me that in 2006 we had transition glasses, but we did not have a registered sex offenders list? Are you kidding me? Meow.
Take a seat.
This 49-year-old man
Take a seat. That's not your line.
and the teenager talking to him have never met before. He probably believes she's the 15-year-old he's been chatting on.
What do you mean she probably believes? That's so funny. That's so funny because by saying he probably believes, that leaves like what's the word? Room for doubt. Like probably is not definitely. And you have given him not an out. You've given him nothing, Chris. Probably. That would beg the question though, if it wasn't for this, what would it have been for? Why did you say point of this is why did you have to say probably? Why does that bother me? Wouldn't you know it? I'm a poet.
For the last week and
That
a half.
booty.
Hey, I just had to change my shirt real quick, but just come in and watch some TV.
He
I'll be
walks
right
stupid
there.
too. Oh, he's already grabbing his
What
cock.
he doesn't know is she's
I love
really
Dell.
a 19-year-old actress we hired to be a decoy. And he has just walked into a Dateline.
I love how protective Dell is. Did you see how she like ferried? I was like, is Dell telling her something? No, she's like watching
to
out.
be a
Look.
decoy.
Like, get out
and
here,
he
go.
has just walked into a
Either that or she's like, bitch, go, go, go. I don't know. It could go either way with Dell.
Dateline hidden camera investigation.
See, in Dateline and HVP, those cameras actually were hidden. In Takedown, they just don't be giving a shit, and I love it.
Come on in over here.
Come on in.
Actress we hired to be a decoy. And he has just walked into a Dateline hidden camera investigation.
Come on in over here. Have a seat there.
All right, Daddy, getting right into it.
How does it taste?
Right?
He's acting like he can't, like Chris invited him over to try his new cookie recipe.
Wow. These are home baked?
Oh God, I know that's like the thing he's known for is like the cookies, but like
Want time to finish your cookie or?
No.
that's so funny. It's just so funny because like I think about like all the predators like asking like can I have like Corey Edgar taking a sip of the fucking daiquiri and fucking Jeff Sokol asking if he could keep eating the pizza, but this time Chris just offers it. And he's acting like it's so good. And I know for a fact that those cookies were sitting out for some time. In fact, I remember there was one decoy was I forget which predator it was. Comment below if you remember. They were talking about how like they had like forgotten to switch out the brownies for like days, and like the predator bites into the brownie and like, oh God, I'm going off.
Really?
Okay, so you're good. If I ask you a couple questions.
These are baked?
I don't know why this is so funny. So he's just like, so you're good? Have a cookie? Yeah, we good? Let's go back.
Investigation.
Come on in over here. Have a seat there. Hungry?
Chris, you're so cute, that little smile.
Camera investigation.
Hungry? How does it taste?
Great. Wow. These are home baked?
Do you want time to finish your cookie or?
Not really.
Okay, so you're good.
All right.
If I ask you a couple questions.
Because that cookie is really not good. That cookie is stale as the dickens.
The latest in our continuing series of investigations into online sex predators. For the first time, we're in the South, Fort Myers, Florida. Hilton Daniels is Fort Myers chief of
I swear, Fort Myers had a very prolific lineup.
police.
I've had a lot of parents call me and say, hey, I've caught my kid talking to someone over the internet. I've had my kid slip out of the house and go meet someone. What do I do?
While searching for a way to help parents and children in his community, Chief Daniels says he saw one of our previous broadcasts and had an idea.
We decided, well, let's get a hold of Perverted Justice and have them teach us how to do this operation.
We're trying to make
Perverted justice. You know, we just think that they're out here, you know, doing stuff that the police are already doing. That's not so. Vigilante justice is justice. Because the cops had to literally go to the people, to civilians, to teach them how to do their own damn shit. That's sad.
check and get an update right now.
Perverted Justice, an online watchdog group Dateline has been working with during each of our computer predator investigations. Its members are experts at pretending to be kids online and on the phone.
Yeah, you sound nice.
Dateline hired perverted justice members to do what they've been doing for the last 4 years. Chat online with men looking for minors hoping to meet the teens for sex. The members go into chat rooms and on social networking sites like MySpace and TeenSpot using profile.
Napster. I really miss MySpace, guys. Comment below if you know what weird Facebook is. And if you do know what weird Facebook is, hit me up on Facebook.
Files of young teens. Sometimes the decoys act eager about having sex.
He thinks he's talking to the girl.
Since perverted justice members want to see these predators arrested, they were more than willing to help out the Fort Myers Police Department.
Perverted justice says, hey, not only will we teach you,
We'll
come
do
down
it
and
for
do
you. Because they get off on
the
it.
next thing I know, we're setting up the sting operation.
His left hand is in his pocket.
Frag, his screen name from Perverted Justice, worked out a plan with Chief Daniels' officers. Once a potential predator makes a date online for sex with a minor, the chat logs will be sent to detectives and prosecutors who are staked out in the guest house behind our house.
Florida Department of Law Enforcement and the state attorney's office, they were reviewing the chat logs to make sure that this person had already violated state statute.
All right. I'm sure many of you guys already know this, but it was this guy, Goslin, and they got their charges acquitted because Perverted Justice wouldn't hand the chat logs over. They claimed that they were destroyed, but then they were subsequently released, as we will see when I upload Lord Morticia, Snake Charmer of the Chat Logs, is next Chronicle episode, which I'm also so glad to see that you guys are responding positively to that. I love Morticia. She's very helpful, and we're going to give a sneak peek of some of her most dastardly tidbits, as well as cover what Kren had to say about him.
Just now got the chat log on. Yeah, we'll take a look at it as soon.
Under Florida law, it's a crime for an adult to solicit sex with a minor online.
Coming to the house was kind of like the icing on the cake.
For our latest investigation, we've come to this lovely home in an upscale neighborhood. There are 5 cameras outside, including one hidden in a palm tree that covers the street from both sides, able to spot a potential predator's car.
See, that's just how you know that they are really just like, fuck these predators with the fucking camera placement and takedown. Because, like, back in the day, they was going so out of their way. They was climbing up palm trees. Who the fuck needs that camera? Like, dog.
A block before he arrives.
Knocking on the back door, call out.
Hey, come on in.
As for the cameras inside the house, there are 8.
Coming your way, move.
Watch this man.
He's in the kitchen.
From the moment he walks in the door, his every move is caught on tape, although he doesn't know it yet.
He's coming into the living room. Chris has it.
What are you doing here today? Is this some kind of setup or something?
Fool me once. Shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
I'm just on my way to the beach.
I'm on the way to the beach, so I just walked into this house and acted like it was totally normal to just sit down at a stranger's table and start eating their cookies. And also, according to every story I've ever read ever, walking into a stranger's house and eating their baked goods and or confectionaries typically leads to being fattened up by a witch and roasted in their oven. Not everyone can be as smart as Hansel and Gretel.
Michael Wilusz, screen name GenericWhiteMale. He's almost 50 years old, and he's been chatting on
JoJo for
with a girl
Shosho.
who calls herself.
It's the same decoy as Goslin 204. I wonder if it was the same decoy as Moffat, which it likely was, in which case, I think there may be a conspiracy. Nah.
Yolanda, and who says she's 15.
Yolanda.
He lies to her about his age, typing, "I'm 30. You probably don't want me around you. I'm cute, though. Built good." Then he says,
"We'd have to keep us a secret because of the age difference. Younger girls like you don't come along often. I'd want you again and again."
Then he sends an online picture of his penis to the girl who told him she was 15.
And how did you meet her?
Well, of course, online.
Looks like I should know.
Of course. I thought that you were on the way to the beach. He's assuming so much right now about what Chris knows about his made-up story, but he doesn't assume. Oh, God, so dumb.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a common thing now.
Well,
Just to
yeah.
meet young girls online.
No, meet any women online.
His eye. I always noticed his eyes was funky, but it suggested on the TCaP wiki that he has a glass eye, which tracks, which is funny and interesting and makes you wonder.
Then I remind generic white male that Jolanda told him she was 15.
What?
What?
No way.
You know, I have the transcript of your conversation with Jolanda.
You know what? I don't want this cookie. I just want to get to the beach.
Come here. Jolanda.
You know what? I don't want this cookie. I just what? No way.
You know, I have the transcript of your conversation with Jolanda.
You know what? I don't want this cookie. I just want to get to the beach.
Come here, just 1 second, sir.
So when I first started like reacting to TCaP, one of the things that compelled me to focus on TCaP was because there were so many predators who I felt didn't get enough commentary. Like, you know, there's like your A-list predators, for example, Brian Gosling, for example, Lorne. By the way, we're not going to be covering Lorne on my channel anytime soon. He gets way too much attention. But anyway, I know that this guy's like arguably one of like the most talked about predators, or the most beloved. The thing about our community in TCaP is, yes, we do have favorite predators. He's probably one of the most favorite predators. He gets enough commentary. But I see why. Like, he is definitely, even I concede. He's so funny.
But generic white male won't be going to the beach today. As he heads out the back, he stumbles off the porch right into the arms of the second, sir. But
let's start it from the what?
You know what?
I remind generic white male that Jolanda told him she was 15.
What? No way.
You know, I have the transcript of your conversation with Jolanda.
You know what? I don't want this cookie. I just want to get to the beach.
Come here, just 1 second, sir.
But generic white male won't be going to the beach today. As he heads out the back, he stumbles off the porch right into the arms of the Fort Myers Police Department. The police quickly take him down to the ground.
Everybody freeze. Everybody down on the ground.
Well, which is it, young feller? You want ice at freeze or get down on the ground? Mean to say, if I freeze, I can't rightly drop. And if I drop, I'm going to be in motion.
I love how he turns on like, all right, these.
The police quickly take him down to the ground. In Florida, where it's relatively easy to get a permit to carry a concealed weapon, these officers aren't taking any chances.
The best thing to do is, as quickly as possible, was to get this person on the ground with their hands behind him and handcuffed.
He's taken away in an unmarked police vehicle and brought to this transfer station. Generic white male's car is searched.
There's some condoms and things like that in there.
What the hell? What'd you expect? Condoms?
And he's put into a marked police car and taken to jail.
Things like that.
The next morning, he's brought before a judge, and bail is set.
So it'll be a
30
deposit
grand,
bond
I
of
think.
$40,000.
Oh, 40 grand.
Sometimes the police make an arrest and don't have time to take the guy away and have to hold him.
Oh yeah, he was sitting there.
Until
He was sitting there looking dumb as hell, like a fucking baby in a back seat.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Boom, boom, boom. Baby on board, how I would go.
For like hours, maybe not hours.
Don't have a choice. And that's what happened.
It was Moffat. I think they all had the same lawyer or something, maybe. Damn. Wow. Well, there you go. That's generic white male. Ooh, my glitter makeup looking so good right now. Let's see what Kren had to say about it. She says, he's such a strange individual. He has plenty of memorable lines, but his line, "You probably don't want me around you," is my favorite. She's referring to the chat log. It's just so blunt, and it captures a very appropriate vibe for TCaP predators. It's also one of her favorite usernames. Yes, it actually is. It really is. Honestly, like that is such a good screen name that it could be satire. You know, like someone with a good sense of humor definitely did name themselves that. Just because you have a good sense of humor, though, doesn't mean you're not a sex predator. I mean, just look at Russell Brand. Just look at Louis C.K. God, my heart's broken. Anyways, She says, right. She points out that someone with that username would seem to have some kind of self-awareness, but he's the complete antithesis of self-aware. He says he's cute and built good. He walks into the Sting house with a wife beater and shorts in the most repulsive color imaginable. What color is that, Kren? Interesting. I did not find his outfit as offensive as other predators. The fact that he took his ties off with a crotch scratch, which means he's looking for the fact that he ties his look off with a crotch scratch as he's looking for the decoys icing on the cake. He's an absolute goblin. No. As a high-ranking member of the Goblin Court, we do not claim generic white male. He did. He admitted his crime almost immediately. She makes note that the three of them were involved. There's got to be something. The fact that generic white male are the three that got off. The fact that Moffat and generic white male were, I assume, in the police car together. There's something going on there. Yes. Oh my God. That's so true. I do wish that we could have seen more of an interview. And, a lot of people complain about how on Takedown the interview happens after they're taken down. I actually think that it's kind of better. I think that the interviews are less funny and comical, but they're also a lot more real to the predators, so it kind of forces them to kind of acknowledge the situation that they're in instead of some of the fucking maddening, just reality-denying excuses that we hear all the time. Here are a couple of Kren's favorite lines from his chat log. Oh, it looks like we have another chat log priestess in the making here. The quote: "The head is like a mushroom smile. Let her feel a man inside of her." That's interesting. It's so interesting to see what people think, because I hear the word "let her feel a man inside of her." I hear the phrase "let her feel a man inside of her." I'm like, it's something that men say all the time. But I guess context is key, right? Yeah, he is a wizard, and she loves the Nabuccinos. And here's where I'm going to plug the Discord really quick. Come to the Discord server. It's small but growing quickly, like my channel, thanks to you guys. We've got Barbie, we've got hyenas, we've got memes, we've got Nabuccinos. We have it all, and every new member brings their own little flair to the server. And I'm happy to make categories and threads dedicated to you guys.
Shit, before I forget, I just want to show some of the chat log tidbits that Morticia picked out. Some of the bullshit things that he says, like, it can give you an orgasm with the thongs. He's been all over. He's been everywhere, man. Chicago. Chicago is cool. 2 buildings are 100 stories. Shut the fuck up. You don't even know. The least interesting part about Chicago is the goddamn skyscrapers. Does it excite you? I hate the word slit. I really, really don't. Will you suck it for me, Jolanda? Yeah, I can do that. Oh, the mushroom smile. Oh, God. Not the mushroom smile, Jolanda. You tempt me. I'm turned on by you. Johnny Depp's over 30 and he's cool. I would hang with him. Okay, you are very generous, even for a decoy, to even pretend that comparison counts. Definitely kiss your lips, your neck, if you would let me do it. Oh, good. Would you say I have a good body? Well, according to the police officer who took his report, he has a heavy body type. And keep your eyes out for the full chat log read by Morticia. I will be uploading that soon. So yeah. Anyways, if you made it this far, why don't you comment below what your favorite kind of cookie is? I personally, chocolate chip is fine. I really love me a macadamia nut cookie, if I'm being honest. And I don't like crunchy cookies. The softer, the better. But not just soft, dry soft. It's got to be a moist soft, moist. Comment below if you don't like the word moist. If you don't like the word moist, you're Ben Shapiro. I'm going to end this now. Yes.